Okay, let's go ahead and let's work on 12.3 work together. Excellent. All right, so here we are. Says we're working for Judy Fashion. She's got a payroll register for us. Semi-monthly pay period ended July 15th. So first thing we can do, July 5th. Oops, you got to say July, then 15th. July, then 15th. Okay. I know it's really small. I'll blow it up here in a minute. Use the federal income tax tables. Those are the sheets that we gave you. I'll have the screenshots up again, but you want to use those sheets I gave you on the application problem. We're using 6.2 and 1.45 as always, round to the nearest cent. Okay, that should make sense. We will have to do some rounding probably. Neither employee has reached the tax base. We're only doing 2 employees. That's nice. They haven't reached the tax base, meaning we will charge them Social Security tax. Okay. They both are being withholding $60 for health insurance and $15 are thrown into a little fund. Okay, voluntary deductions are not eligible to be deducted from total earnings, so they're going to be done in the deduction section. All right, so let's zoom in. You can see what the heck's going on. All right, so first things first, federal income tax. This first employee is married with 2 allowances. So we got to find the married chart. Here's the married chart. It's 1,432. So you go find the married chart, 1,432. It's in between 1,420 and 1,440. There's 2 allowances. So you go across to the 2 and you get $61. You all okay with getting $61 there? Married chart, the total earnings, find it over here. 1432 comes in between this section. Go across to 2 allowances. So we do 61. Social Security is total earnings because they told us up here, none of them are above the tax base. None of them reached it. So we're taking all 1,432.50 times Social Security, 6.2%. And you get 88, 82, 1,432 times that 1.45% for Medicare is $20.77. They told us there's $60 for health insurance, 15 for retirement plan. So those are the deductions. Now we need to get a total. So we add 61, 88, 82, all 4 of the 5 of those numbers. We get a total of 245.59 for a net pay of 1,186.91. Again, how do you find net pay? You find net pay from all the money you made minus your total deductions gets you net pay. 1,186.91. You understand how you got net pay? Okay. Second employee says Janice. All right. Single, 1 allowance. So let's go to Janice. We get the single chart. $920. So you got to find it. No, I'm 971. Sorry. Geez. 971.75. So you got to find it. It's in between 960 and 980. $76. 1 allowance. Find the amount of money. You're in the single chart, and it's $76. You guys okay finding the federal income tax on those charts? Okay. Multiply that total 971.75 by 6.2%. Well, that's 6.2%, and you get $60.25. 971.75 times 1.45%, you get 1409. You could see Janice is just starting out. She has got to pay more taxes because they're single. Single people pay more tax than married. Again, Health insurance and retirement are equal, they say. Both people withhold 60 and 15, so we write those numbers down. We need to get a total. We add up all 5 deductions, not taxes. These are 2 deductions. The 3 taxes and the 2 deductions, we add them up and we get $225.34. And in order to get net pay, we have to take total pay minus all our deductions, and we get net pay of $746.41. Net pay is the amount of money she receives. That's the money goes into your check account. Okay. So that's part 1. We go ahead and grade, proceed to total of columns. All right. So all we're doing for this, I don't even know if they have direction. I can't read. I'm so zoomed in so far. All we're doing is just total the amounts of each column. All right, so we can do that. And this is all far I can zoom in, so hopefully you can follow along, or we can add them up. 2,240, $164.25, 164.25, 2,404.25. Regular overtime total. We're just adding those columns up. So this is, again, like 12.1. Then we go to 12.2 stuff, federal income tax. We add those up, 137. We add the 2 Social Security up, 149.07. We add up the Medicare tax together, 34.86. So that's kind of like 12.2. Right? We're in this form, payroll register. You don't need a calculator. Health insurance is 120 and 30 for retirement, right? Hopefully we can figure those 2 out. We add all these totals up, or we can add these 2 numbers up, right? And you get $470.93. We add up the 2 net pay, and we get $1,933.32. Another way of double checking that net pay equals is you add up these 2 net pays, but then you can also take total earnings minus total deductions to double check that that number equals. Okay? These check numbers are just when we pay them. That is the payroll register. Grade step 2. Now what they want us to do is go to the earnings register. Here's their directions. It says enter July 15th payroll for Mr. Johnson's quarterly earnings. Mr. Johnson, employee number 2, $15 an hour, Social Security sales manager. Accumulated earnings at the end of the second quarter are 17,000. So at the end of the second quarter is 17,000. People start thinking second quarter, 6 months. That means we're through June. They tell us the payrolls for June 15th. Okay, so we go up here. Earnings record for what? Quarter ended. July, August, September. That's how you figure out that this is September. And how many days is September? 30. That's why we have September 30th. It told us up here that earnings at the end of the second quarter are 17,000. So we know July, if we're doing quarterly reports, which no, we are. July is the 15th, is the first payday of the third quarter. We know how many months of the year there. So we put all this information in. It's Edward is marital status is M, fully allowance is 2, $15 an hour, position sales manager. All that is given to us, correct? And these numbers are going to be hard to read You guys don't even need to read them, really. I gotta zoom out because it's just impossible. Where are we getting Edward Johnson's quarterly report, semi-monthly payroll for 15? We're getting it from here. All right. We're going to use, I can't move up. Nope. We're going to use these numbers. We're going to put them here. So 1,320. You're using Edwards. 11250. I don't even know if you need me to say this. 143250. This is the part that you've already done. We're just copying. This is the part that in real life you would probably the computer, the way it is done, it would just automatically update. 245.59. We have net pay of 1186.91. So you understand that in this employee earnings record, we're just taking the information from the payroll register, copy. We're just typing and transporting. The difference is in our directions, it told us we had $17,218 in our accumulated earnings. Told us that in the directions. What is accumulated earnings? It's all the money we made, our total earnings before deductions, plus all the money we made this pay period's total earnings. So we take $17,218 plus all the money we made before deductions, which is total earnings or gross pay, $1,432.50. And you get $18,650.50. Do not add net pay, you will get it wrong. Total earnings, to get the new accumulated earnings, you need to take old accumulated earnings plus the total earnings to get the new accumulated earnings, not net pay. Accumulated earnings is earnings, so go add the other earnings. It's kind of an easy way to do it. Okay? That's all she wrote, folks. Employee register and then the employee earnings record. And that is 12-3 work together.